Yo, it's your boy Bowie back at it again. And we did it, you guys. We did it. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. We did that shit. Look at this. Straight from the man himself, Lord Boone, Ed Boone. Ed Boone has confirmed that not only do we have player one advantage, but it's been fixed. My man. But really, this ain't even about Ed. This is about you guys. You know, I want to thank you guys tremendously from the bottom of my heart, like for real, because this has been a very frustrating and trying week in a lot of ways, but it's also been a really beautiful week too, you know. It's been frustrating because, you know, seeing how your favorite game and your favorite character for that game has been nerfed and whatnot. You know, I went through the struggle of thinking, oh my God, this character not only got a bevy of nerfs, but now the player 2 version of him is inferior. You know what I'm saying? So it's frustrating in that way. And then to then find out that not only does this affect Sub-Zero, but it affects multiple characters that I play. Absolutely frustrating, you know. Then trying to submit the bug report and not getting, you know, the traction through the bug report, you know what I'm saying? Because I submitted it through the website and then I couldn't see my report. There was no evidence that I even submitted anything. I'm like, yo, I didn't know if that was even successful. And so I was very, very frustrated, not to mention all the other bugs that, you know, are still present in MK1 due to, you know, rush development. All of those things had been frustrating me to no end. You know what I'm saying? But then on the flip side, when I put out that video, player one advantage, and I saw the responses from you guys, and I saw the relief that, you know, I gave to you guys for, you know, basically giving you guys a voice. And I saw the beautiful responses and all the, you know, mountains of information that you guys sent regarding combos and B&Bs and situations and things like that, and learning about hit boxes and hurt boxes and all this kind of stuff. Like, the overwhelming response and love, you know, it gives your boy faith in humanity again. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, also shout out to Super, shout out to Tweety, shout out to anybody that spread this message to NRS. Shout out to everybody, because we work fast, bruh. I put out that video, my first Sub-Zero video, what, on Monday? You know what I'm saying? And we get a message today, Wednesday. We work fast, man. We working fast. And then also, shout out to NRS too. You know what I mean? Because NRS could have decided not to say nothing. They could have decided, I should say, to ignore us and gaslight us. And they didn't. They've been very responsive. The communication has been better than it was during the MK11 life cycle. And so shout out to NetherRealm Studios. You know what I'm saying? Y'all been doing your thing. You know, y'all got one with this game. Y'all really do. And so I wanted to make sure that I did my part to try to make this game as great as I could. Now, I gotta spend a little bit of time to push back on these goddamn detractors out here. Because even though the overwhelming amount of responses have been nothing but positive, nothing but supportive, you got to kill misinformation wherever it resides. You dig what I'm saying? And there's been two people, one of which I don't know who the hell this boy is. You know, he said I was spreading misinformation. I asked him what I was spreading that was wrong. He ain't replied back yet, so he's stupid. But then we got this other dude, Roy Archon. Some of y'all know who I'm talking about. He's just a contrarian, you know what I'm saying? Like one of them weird ones though, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's one thing if you march to the beat of your own drum, if you sort of live by your own rules and things of that nature, all that's fine, because I do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lord knows I am not a conforming ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So I definitely believe in nonconformity wherever possible. But it's one other thing. It's a whole nother thing to sit there and look at something that appears to be objectively true, have some skepticism about it, and then not even test it properly, and then try to sit there and debunk somebody when they and hundreds of other people are saying, oh, this thing happened to me too. It happened to me too. It happened to me too. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like trying to tell a bunch of black people that there's no racism in America. How you gonna say that when you have the lived experience of millions of black people that says otherwise, when we got history books that tell us otherwise, when we got documents and policies that all indicate otherwise? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just going against the grain just cause. And so let me talk and show in a little bit more detail what I'm talking about in case you don't know. All right. All right. So we back now. So here I have Sub-Zero. And first and foremost, let me give you the history of Roy Archon's comments. So he claims to have debunked my findings, or me and, I'll talk about that later. He claims to have debunked the player one advantage findings, the player one advantage findings that NRS has, confirmed and fixed already. He claimed to have debunked them by changing the input window timing to short or medium. I'll humor and go all the way short. Okay. And by using a single controller. So I have one controller plugged into this PC here. And so now I have to switch between player one and player two via the options menu. Okay. So for one, changing the input window to short, it's not fun, to be honest with you. You can't buffer nothing. I tested this already, but I'm just doing it for the humor. It's long by default for a reason. But anyway, I have short. I'm gonna hit start so that it saves and closes, and I'll make sure that people can see it's still short. Okay. So let me do the combo now. So player one, you can see that it works perfectly fine. Back 2. Neutral jump. T1. Bum. Right? That was much easier on here than it was on PS5. What the hell? Damn. Okay. Because I tested this on PS5 too, and it was hellish trying to get it to come out, the ice clone. Okay. So anyway, so here's player 1. Now I'm going to go to player 2. I'm going to peep the controls. It's still short now. So now I'm player 2. Roy Archon, you're a fucking moron. An absolute moron. I can't even get it to come out. What the hell? Look at that. I'm player 2. I did your suggestions. No dice. Nothing. Combo doesn't work. There is a bug. There is a player 1 advantage bug. It's obvious. Especially, well, I did that late. Especially considering that NRS already said that they fixed it. That means it existed. But even if NRS didn't come out and confirm it, you can see it live right here. Okay? Now, allow me to humor him further. He also said that this only affects Sub-Zero, even though many of you already told him that this affects Natara, this affects Smoke, it affects a whole bunch of other characters. So now I'm going to be Katana, and I'm going to try to do my combo again. At least the section of the combo anyway. Let's see. So here's Kiki. Whoops. See? So that works with Katana. For those that don't play Katana, let me school you on what the problem is. So, from a grounded string or grounded normal, if you cancel into pirouette and then forward Jack's cameo, you're supposed to be able to do back 2-4 into fan lift. It's technically called fan NATO. Okay? So, pirouette, Jax, back 2-4. I was too far. Let me try it again. I forward dash 2. See? That works perfectly fine as player 1. Again, I have not changed my controls. It's still short. Okay? So now I'm going to be player 2 and try that same thing. I'll even go on the same side. Whoops. Nothing. No dice. Hold on. I was too late. Yeah. Hold on. No dice. I'm trying to give myself the best timing with Jax. See? Because the later you call him out after the pirouette, the more time you have to dash up and stuff. Damn, I can't even get the damn... What the hell? Why is a fan NATO not even coming out? You can see I'm having much more difficulty even trying to do my combo because it's on short window timing. Yeah. So short window timing is terrible. Actually, let me put it back on short because I want to try it on this side too. Hold on. I can't even get that thing to come out. What the hell? Bruh. Wow. I gotta wait till late. Yeah, see? All that this window timing does is it tells you, or basically determines when you can cancel into your specials from your strings. See, before I would do all of this in one motion, but with short window timing, you have to wait until the damn end of the string and then do your normal, or I'm sorry, your special, which is mad aggravating. I mean, it's a good way to hit confirm, but still. But point is, look at that. It doesn't work when you're player 2. I'm going to go back. I'll even put it on medium. Have y'all seen this connect so far in the video at all? Because I haven't seen it connect once. You see what I'm saying? So player 1 advantage is real. Anyone that says otherwise, you're a goddamn moron. You are wrong. You are spreading misinformation. NRS has already said from the very top, we have fixed this, and the patch is coming out soon. Okay? Even if they hadn't said anything and confirmed what I stated and what I demonstrated and what so many commenters clarified is real, you can see that it's real right now, live and direct. And it doesn't matter how many controllers you have plugged in. It doesn't matter what kind of controllers you use. It don't matter. It don't matter whether you're online or offline, because I confirmed that this works in local multiplayer as well, or player 1 advantage is prevalent in local multiplayer also. I haven't practiced with anyone online yet, but it just does not work. Tweety did, and he confirmed that player 1 advantage is real. Okay? So anyone out here trying to say that this was somehow fake news or whatever, bruh, NRS already came out and confirmed that it was real. And they took the righteous step of fixing it and letting us know that they're fixing it. Okay? So enough of the talk about haters. I just want to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? Because the fact is, we the community, we the MK community, you guys, y'all did a tremendous solid to this game. That's what we did today. You know, it's no secret that this game has rolled out in a less than stellar fashion when compared to Street Fighter 6, and I don't know how Tekken 8's gonna what kind of impression it's gonna make when it releases, but this game has, you know, Mortal Kombat 1 has made a much worse impression than its competitor Street Fighter 6, and that's because the game, you know, has basically released in an unfinished, unpolished state. That's no secret, and that makes me very sad. It gives me a lot of anxiety because this is my favorite game of all time. This is my favorite franchise of all time, Mortal Kombat. And this particular game is shaping up to be the Mortal Kombat that finally supplants Mortal Kombat 9 for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I still play Mortal Kombat 9 very often on my Steam Deck and on PC, because that game is still the golden standard of fun, exploration, player expression, and creativity. But this game has far more of that than MK9 ever did. You know, this game took virtually all the good stuff from MK9 and MKX and MK11 and rolled it all into one in a beautiful, vibrant package with Liu Kang at the helm. You know what I'm saying? And I love that. I love that about this game. And that's why I put out the Player One Advantage video, because I want this game to be the very best that it can be. And that can't happen when we have Player One performing combos that Player Two cannot. And thanks to you guys, that's been fixed. We did this together. We did this together. And so for that, I thank you all so much. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Also, thank you guys so much for enjoying my voice, because I got some very interesting comments about the way I sound on here. When I'm more hyper, I don't quite sound as resonant and stuff, but you know, I'm happy that you guys enjoy the way I sound. And you know, it would be a dream of mine to do voice work, especially for NetherRealm Studios and Mortal Kombat and stuff like that. You know, could you imagine me being the announcer? Finish him. Fatality. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love that. Sub-Zero wins. Brutality. Come on, man. Come on. I would relish that role. I would kill that shit. Or do my very best. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would love that. You know. So, I appreciate that you guys recognize that in me and that you acknowledge it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rock with that heavy. And it seems as though people want me to keep putting out more content, and so I will. You know, I will do what I did in MK11. You know, put out gameplay videos of me messing around with my homies. Shout out to Mason Wallace, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Danger 317. Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody that I rocks with. Hell, shoot, shout out to DJ T. Denzel Terry in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's an OG right there. But, you know, shout out to all the people that I get to play with. And shout out to the ones that I haven't played against yet, because I got plenty of friends from the MKX and MK9 days that I need to reconvene with so that we can enjoy this game together. Because, you know, contrary to popular belief, this game is very much enjoyable. I love playing this game. All I do is think about new combos and new setups and new cameo combinations. I dreamed about this game, literally, and I don't barely remember my damn dreams, but I dreamed about this game. I dreamed that when you hold forward and cameo with Serena, that instead of her tossing it, she would hold the cameo and stuff like that. And I thought it was so real that I went and tested it when I woke up the next day. I'm so for real. I'm not making this up. I'm not saying this because it's funny. Like, I'm being so for real right now. You know? So this is literally the game of my dreams. Literally. And so I wanted to do everything that I could to try to make sure this game is the very best that it could be, especially coming off the heels of MK11, where there were issues that I spoke about previously in numerous videos, and they never made it to NRS, and they were never addressed and stuff like that, you know. So I wanted to ensure that NRS fixed this particular problem, and they did. They definitely did. So thank them and thank you. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody that viewed both of my videos. One about Sub-Zero, one about Player One Advantage. I hope you guys view this video and comment below. I'm going to do more content, do as much as I can to help better the community. And, you know, if you guys got any questions about characters and stuff like that, you know, please feel free to comment. You know, I find that I very much enjoy teaching people about the game more than I even like fighting them in it. Makes sense because I am a teacher, you know what I'm saying? I teach that mathematics, you dig what I'm saying? So I guess it's in our blood, in my blood specifically. But you know, if y'all got any questions for me, y'all got any comments for me, feel free to let me know what it is. All right. But with that being said, take a victory lap, MK community. We did it. We have successfully and hopefully fixed Player One Advantage in Mortal Kombat 1. I'll be testing the patch when it drops, and I'll let you know what my findings are. But with that being said, peace.